And now, it's time for the fourth quarter-final. Please welcome the team from Delhi Public School.
Well, instruction does much, but encouragement does everything. The best decisions aren't made with your mind, but with your instincts. These kids are taking it to unimaginable heights, ladies and gentlemen. These are two teams that will make it and give it all. We've already seen 3 semi-finalists. The winner of this contest is going to be semi-finalist number 4. This is all about the Nagpur leg, and this is the magic of KBD Juniors. Along with Amrita, Sampath Kumar, the silvery voice, I'm Padamjeet Shah.
Delhi Public School. The students here love their kabaddi players and aspire to be like them. Let's go meet the KBD Juniors team that's practicing hard for this tournament.
We are practicing Ajay Kumar's reading and Preetham Chilla's defending. My favorite player is Rahul Chaudhary. I want to be a specialist like him in escaping from the defender. मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ KBD जूनियर्स का हिस्सा बनने के लिए, क्योंकि ये चांस बहुत कम लोग को मिलता है और ये बहुत बड़ा प्लेटफॉर्म है. We are very excited for KBD Juniors. We will win this competition because we are DPS.
Please welcome the team from Delhi Public School.
These kids are not here to be counted. They are here to conquer. They are not here to fit into the world. They are here to make the world their very own. They've got the flair, they've got the run, and they will make sure that their work is done. Against the Reds are the Blues. This is going to be an encounter between Delhi Public School and Tulli Public School. They've got the support and they've got all that it requires. So many arrows in one quiver. Wow, they are really taking it to unimaginable heights. Settling down on the mat are young Bravehearts.
It's a team filled with brave hearts. The starting 7 of Tulli Public School. Sumit, Prajwal, Abhishek will lead their raiding charge. Abhinav, the all-rounder, will be joined by the 3 defenders, Sachin, Darshan and Alok.
All right, there it is, toss time. And normally in the sport of kabaddi, the captain that wins the toss chooses the court because they want to raid first in the second half. The captain from Tulli Public School has won the toss, and in that case, Alok decides that it is going to be the court.
There it is, the last quarter-final of KBD Juniors Nagpur leg. This is the clash for the last semi-final place up for grabs. Will it be Delhi Public School or Tulli Public School who walk away with it? The boys are ready in a huddle, thinking going on, strategic planning going on, but eventually everything will matter, whatever comes onto the mat.
Absolutely, they know how to beat out your message, pluck up the courage, and they've had dreams. They know that together you stand, together you fall, all for one, one for all. The defense is looking good, solid, well done.
Raider out, point, Tulli Public School, bonus, Delhi Public School.
Yes, he did get a bonus there though, the raider from Delhi Public School, but unfortunately went in too close to the right defense there, the right corner, and had to be sent back to the bench.
It's not how big you are, it is how big you play. It is the size of the heart that matters. And these kids, 10 years old, 11 years old, 12 years old, are really taking it. Look at Sumit. Sumit, he's tried 2 kicks on the right corner, but the right corner has been very, very sensible indeed, has been Mohammad Rawan Haq. Oh, but the right cover does it.
Point Delhi Public School.
Yes, it's the left corner of Delhi Public School that came into the party right at the beginning. Take a look at that. He broke the Raiders' momentum with that brilliant tie hold, and then the rest was easy for the rest of the defense.
Absolutely, and look how it and what it means for them. So much. It's nice that when these kids get the platform such as this, you're being seen on national television, watched by so many people, millions and millions of viewers.
It's also nice to see these kids and institutions embrace this sport of kabaddi. In today's age of Make in India, this is a sport that truly stands for India, and it is so heartwarming to see these kids emulate their idols.
Absolutely, this is not just a sport, it's a way of life. It teaches you the value of togetherness, the value of fight back qualities, how to hold somebody's hand when somebody else is in trouble. Don't let the win go to the mind and the loss go to the heart. So many things this sport teaches you.
Point Delhi Public School.
4-1 in favour of Delhi Public School. They're running away with that lead. Delhi Public School, on the other hand, showed more perseverance and tactical thinking, and that's how they're getting in their points. And that's how they're getting the scoreline moving, getting in defence points, and that's working beautifully for them.
Oh yes, what a tackle. They took out of him the snap, the pop and the crackle. Each one of them wanting some piece of him. And wow, these are celebratory moments. So many emotions this game rides on, Amrita.
It's also the way that these boys are playing with emotions, but then they're showing
the flair.
The flair, the confidence, the patience, and that's paying them off, but not this time though, because it's the defense that's shown the patience.
Yeah, you make an error and you are up against terror. And look at that, togetherness. This is the beauty. He made that error. He was concentrating far too much in the left corner. The right cover comes and says, we are going to have you, buddy. See you later. This is Kabaddi. 2-point lead for Delhi Public School. And 2 halves of 5 minutes each. You have a 20-second raid. Each raid is a sort of a do-or-die raid, because if you don't pick a point, you go back. He picks one, uses the lobby too. Beautiful to watch.
Ritik, the raider from Delhi Public School. Take a look at that. Went in towards the right zone, then saw that the left corner defender had come a little close to the midline. Takes away an easy point.
I love their attitude. The defense, as if they're saying, don't come in my way. If you don't pay heed, I'll just throw you away. Sachin comes in. Now let's see how that defense is going to react. They are waiting, and that's exactly 2 key words here. Hold and bold. The defense are holding because the Raider 4, 3, 2. If he doesn't pick up a point, has he got a bonus is the question. If he doesn't, he'll have to go on the bench. He does get a bonus. Well done.
That's the catch there, isn't it, Paddy? You do not know if you've got a bonus point and been awarded that bonus point unless and until you go back to that home court. But these kids are handling that pressure so well.
Absolutely. You've hit the nail on its head. They are so calm and cool under pressure. Oh, look at that. So what if I need to crawl? So what if I need to walk on my knees? I'll do that to win a point.
And that is some intimidating body language by the boys from Delhi Public School. Take a look at that. Goes back to that home court. Wait for it. Wait for it. We'll show it to you in a bit.
Absolutely. You know what? This is what this sport teaches you. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. If you can't crawl, oh, then go on the bench. Excellent tackle from the right corner. Beauty.
It's been one of the close encounters we're seeing in KBD Juniors Nagpur leg. Take a look at that. It was an easy ankle hold. He did not even go bend down to go in for that. Made it look so effortless.
Now super tackle opportunity for Tully Public School. He's actually eyeing an all-out on this final raid in the first half. He gets a point. They have reduced their opponents, Tully Public School, to just... Oh, that's a point for Delhi Public School. And that's the end of the first half, and that really belonged to just one team.
Yes, but there's still a big chance for Tully Public School to make a comeback. At the end of the first half of the fourth quarter-final of KBD Juniors, it is 9 in favour of Delhi Public School.
Welcome back, and just one man standing in the half of Delhi Public School. He comes into red. If he does not get a touch point, then it will be all out. Bonus is something that they have allowed, because bonus does not bring about a revival. These kids are definitely taking it to heights that we'd really not anticipated. This defense is really thinking. Under 5 seconds, bonus given. Bonus will be just 1 point. That will in fact be then all out. Will it be? No, he goes. If they raid and get their man, they'll be all out.
There it is. He unfortunately did not get that bonus points, which means it is an all-out inflicted on the boys of Delhi Public School. 1 point because there was no point taken, and 2 points for the all-out.
And just to emphasize what Amrita was saying, is because he got his foot over the black line thrice, but the other foot was not up in the air. So the officials are always watching it, and there, well done. Off he goes. Will past the defense. Great bit of rating, 2 point raid.
Great rating there because he knew exactly who to target. He saw those two lone defenders on the right side and then went charging towards them.
Don't challenge him when he's on the run. He can kill your fun. 14-4 in favour of Delhi Public School in the red. They are in red hot form at the moment. Crosses the walk line. That's all that they are allowing him to do.
Colour red, you said, Paddy, same colour as the Bengaluru Bulls, because they are playing their home games here in Nagpur in Vivo Pro Kabaddi.
And yes, they are looking in good form too. They've got good support. Now they managed to keep the Raider quiet. Every raid here has to get a point for the Raider. If he doesn't, he goes in the bench and the point goes to the opponents.
They're running away with that lead. It was a 10-point lead, slowly becoming 11. It's about time that Delhi Public School need to do something, because remember, it's just 5 minutes. Every half is just 5 minutes. It's a 10-minute match, and every second is just 20 seconds long.
Yeah, it's about carefree audacity from here on. They'll have to get more than a point. Think about more than a point, because the difference between the two teams at the moment, 1 point granted to Delhi Public School on that occasion, which means the difference between the two sides now reduces to 10.
A quick reminder, every raid can last only up to 20 seconds, but there's a catch. There will be no empty raids, which means an attempt has to be made to score in every single raid. And the way that these young boys in KBD Juniors have handled the pressure, it's a sign of the times to come. The future of Indian Kabaddi. Take a look at that. The boys from Delhi Public School making away with every situation.
Absolutely, he's angry, the coach. It had been so much to everyone, because you've been watched on national television. You've been, this is one such moment, which is called a super tackle opportunity, but he's got a touch on the right corner. The Reds are roaring. Delhi Public School increase the lead yet again.
There you go. It could have been a super tackle opportunity, but there was no effort whatsoever. A little bit of under pressure, the boys from Delhi Public School. If their defense is not working, it's about time that their reading department does, and that is what this Raider is trying to do, gauging their defense, moving from the left side to the right side, trying to get a point, but unfortunately that right corner defender takes away Abhishek. Abhishek will have to go back to the bench. The boys from Delhi Public School down to 1 man again.
Authoritative, merciless, and that right corner is showing his prowess. Those hands are not just meant for a tackle, but for a shackle. Now he'll need to get a touch. Bounce low, don't surrender, bounce low. He tries at least. Good effort nevertheless, but this is all out yet again, and that means agony for Delhi Public School and joy for Delhi Public School.
3 points there for that all-out, 2 for the all-out, and 1 raid point. Take a look at that. It's probably a strategic way of thinking, because you just have about a minute left. You want to make the most out of it. You don't want to waste that opportunity and then wait for that eventual all-out.
That's exactly what sport does. It makes these kids bright. That's the reason I always believe you need to make your kid play a sport. It'll teach them how to win honorably, lose gracefully, respect others, and work with others. Work with others! Oh, if you have the power, so what if you're 1 against 7? He is a superstar, isn't he? And that has to be a 2-point raid.
Brilliant effort in the last moments by the boys from Tuli Public School. It could have been a Super 8, but the defense of Delhi Public School were just about being careful.
Well done. You need to be thinking all the time. They don't want to give extra points. They want to win big, and that's good to see. This is going to be the final raid. And this is being put by a team, by Manthan, who's actually, their team is leading by 14 points at the moment. He actually has added one more point is what he feels. And yes, it's going to be a margin of 15 points. This is a 15-point win for Delhi Public School. They were good. They were superb. They beat out their message and they plucked up their courage as well.
With that, we have the fourth semi-finalist of KBD Juniors Nagpur leg. These boys, the boys from Delhi Public School, will take on the boys from Centre Point School in what could be a cracker of a contest. The second semi-final coming up very soon.
Very, very soon. And wow, how much of joy can they give? Oh, they are persistent. They made the impossible possible, likely definite. And there was some definite resistance coming in from the defense of Delhi Public School, and that shows in that performance as well. A 15-point lead, you just do not go anywhere, because up next will be two semi-finals, and then after that we will have the big finale as well. But these kids, Amrita, oh, they are entertaining us so much.
Especially the boys from Delhi Public School. They were restless in the first half, but then they played a patient game, and eventually those couple of all-outs that turned the game on its head towards their favour, that's what set the boys from Delhi Public School apart.
They're not afraid of being adventurous. They're committed, they're unbelievable, they're enigmatic, and this is what you were talking about. Those 4 scores on your screens, which means we've got 2 semi-finals. Central India play against Raisoni, Centre Point plays against Delhi Public School. Those are going to be mouth-watering contests. Yes, so you do not have to go anywhere, because Amrita and Padam will be right here, and so will the other teams be.